Many of you know me, and perhaps we have even conducted research together. Today, I will reveal to you the secret behind our team's success. A secret that, for many of you, has become a legend and a topic of discussion among Russian and American agencies, even involving sums reaching €500,000.
It's the very first days, in the month of March. Just a few days. A few days earlier, I had lost a very good friend and colleague, and I received a call on WhatsApp. A call from an Albanian who lives permanently in England and knows my friend who passed away, but as he informs me, he also knows me. Although at first I didn't pay any attention. After all, I was going through a very tough time with the loss of my friend, the guy. In fact, to convince me, his father also contacted me, who told me, back then, in Christos' office, he said, if something happens to me, you and Manos will carry on with this work. So after we arranged a meeting, both of them came together to my office in Agia Paraskevi so we could get to know each other and so they could tell me the details of this mission. The following content has been meticulously subtitled and prepared for your viewing convenience and accessibility by the professional team at Authorwave, ensuring every word is captured accurately for the audience.
I've been up all night, I'm still trying to find my mind. I've lost it, I'm feeling so blind. I hate when you're not mine.
This story is familiar to me. I remember a few months ago in my friend's office, we were discussing the mystery of Enver Hoxha. Sometime around 1966, during some construction work in southern Albania, workers accidentally discovered something very large. In fact, rumors from that time say that Enver Hoxha himself rushed to the area and the gold which was supposedly found. The investigation actually first began with startling reports that these individuals had been secretly and covertly transported by a fleet of heavy trucks all the way to the city of Tirana. That specific detail is exactly how this entire complex investigation first got off the ground. It was not so much because their spoken words or their testimonies had immediately convinced me of the truth, but rather because of the undeniable physical evidence they showed me, which spoke much louder than any words ever could. My friend had referred to this as being the essential key to the whole case. It's the third day in Tepelena and I've learned almost everything, things I didn't know about Ali Pasha. For example, I didn't know that Ali Pasha was born in Tepelena, in what is now southern Albania, and that he rebelled against the Sultan in some things, like being the primary cause of the entire Greek Revolution. Well, that's simply not true at all. However, we were incredibly lucky and eventually found ourselves standing right at the key house. This was the exact same key house that had been mentioned in the notes the kids had found earlier. And maybe, just maybe, it will finally open the door for us to the big secret.
Αρετούσα μου τα θλιβερά μαντάτα. Ο Κύρις σου με εξόρισε στις ξενιτιάς της.
It is absolutely true and undeniable, but it really impressed me deeply. I was completely and utterly astonished that among those ancient ruins, evidence was finally found that ultimately compels us to believe that perhaps the story that has been circulating so much about Mrs. Vassiliki and her daughter might actually be true after all. Of course, after so many long years have passed, we simply do not know if we will be fortunate enough to uncover the full truth or if what we find will be enough. Many long years ago, and indeed several decades in the past, the leader Enver Hoxha first discovered these items. While the ongoing investigation has been incredibly exhaustive and meticulous in its scope, I firmly believe that the evidence has finally brought us to the specific location of Kyparisi in the region of Dropull. After all, when we consider the weight of the history involved here, it becomes clear why this search has been so vital to our understanding of the past events. The fact that General Khurshid Pasha passed through here is that he was the one who, in a way, defeated Ali Pasha, but the money he found, the treasure he found, was not enough to justify the power, and that's why he started searching for it. We are literally exhausted. Unfortunately, we didn't have an internet signal, so we had to go back to grab something to eat after the scan. Now let's see the impressive results with the help of the brand new XWEX program and advanced AI. After carefully entering all of the necessary information, we anxiously wait in the AI chat for it to finally give us the first indications. I enter the specific area and the exact date, and then quite simply, while the advanced AI carefully processes the complex scan, the group tries to break the heavy tension with some fascinating stories we hear from Dimitris. Dimitris is a permanent resident here, but he has also lived for many long years in Greece. The suspense is currently at its absolute peak. What we are all very interested in seeing is the presence of metal and void. Metal and void. It finally confirms. These findings confirm the crypt and the story. The first anomaly appeared quickly, and it's metal with a very high probability, 85%. We're left a bit speechless. It's unbelievable. Truly, it's unbelievable. The second anomaly is also metal. This is unbelievable, guys. If there's also a void, then things change. They change. It is absolutely captivating to witness this. You can very clearly see the layout of a room. You can clearly see the long stretch of a corridor, and you can even clearly see the texture of the metal surfaces. We are all in a state of complete shock. Right now, I am diligently trying, with the specialized help of various digital filters, to get a much clearer and more detailed image of what lies ahead of us in this mysterious place. It is truly unbelievable, absolutely beyond anything I could have imagined, and this stunning image before us is simply unbelievable in its beauty. It is completely unique and one of a kind. To be honest, the truth is that I really didn't expect to see something so magnificent today, and the grand entrance here is just so breathtakingly vast and impressive that it leaves me completely speechless as I walk through it. By utilizing these sophisticated multiple inlays, we now possess the remarkable ability to capture with absolute precision the exact image that exists at such a great depth. Man, just look at the screen. It is absolutely full of incredible detail. I truly believe that this was simply our lucky trip, as everything seems to have aligned perfectly for us to witness such a rare and magnificent sight during our time out here. This incredibly strange and unpredictable year gave us, and gave me personally, a complex whirlwind of deeply mixed and conflicting emotions. They were very intense ones that stayed with me. It all started with the heartbreaking and sudden loss of a very dear friend. And now, after everything, I find myself standing here in front of this unexpected and beautiful gift.